Hi, my name is Ethan Gonzalez, and welcome to the SAWS Summer Gardening Series.
Hi, and I'm Selena Alvarez. We are so excited about today's segment. We have a very special tour for you today, a behind-the-scenes tour of our own CEO, Robert Puente.
Now, I've heard that Mr. Puente has a pretty big passion for gardening, correct?
He really knows his stuff, Ethan.
All right, well, let's send it over to our very own garden guru, Heather Ginsberg. Heather?
Thank you so much, Ethan and Selena. I'm really excited to be here today in the Puente's garden celebrating SAWS summer. Bear with us, it's a really hot day today. I hope y'all are nice and cool in your living room. We have a real treat for you. This garden is full of color and texture and pollinators and lots of really fun stuff. Hey, Mr. Puente, thank you so much for having us today.
Hi, how are you, Heather?
I'm good. What are you up to there?
Well, I'm taking the shoot off on this cactus and I'm going to replant it and get another one from this mother cactus.
Is it really that easy?
Well, you're going to stick yourself with some spines, so you got to be careful. Use something like a newspaper, a sharp knife, and cut it, and then I'll show you what to do.
Mr. Puente, it's really clear to me that you have a love and passion for gardening. When did that start for you?
Well, I remember my mother always loved plants, loved to garden, but being a person that works in an office all day long, it's enjoyable to get out into the soil, into the yard, into plants. And my wife likes it too, so it's something that we both work on a lot. By the way, let me show you a little cutting here. All you do is snip it, and then I'll show you what you do later on.
The other thing I noticed is that you have a passion for propagating plants. Can you tell me a little bit about this arrangement here and how this came about?
Well, for example, here I bought 4 mother plants, and they were in a gallon container. Each plant I cut it in half, so that made 4, made 8. I planted it and I spaced it out. And within about 18 months, you get this, and so the roots shoot out, and then they come up, and then it fills in, and this is what I'm able to have now.
That's great. What a great way to save a lot of money in the garden. I also wanted to say I love how you used the silver ponyfoot plant as a living mulch in this bed rather than a wood mulch so close up to the foundation. This looks so nice, and it really makes those plants pop.
And the key to that is that was your suggestion, Heather, and I appreciate it, and it does serve as a good mulch.
Mr. Puente, needless to say, you immensely value our Texas water resources, and that is very evident right here in your yard. Can you tell me a little bit about the choices you made when it comes to irrigation in your yard?
Well, we have almost 3 acres here, and I really did not want to irrigate all of that. And so we created a little bark park, a little dog park, and that's the only place that I irrigate.
Mr. Puente, I really love all of the art elements in your garden. It's very clear you and Mrs. Puente have a love of the arts, from the benches and to your custom-made koi pond with the beautiful brick and ceramic elements, your hanging baskets, just all around us, these awesome art elements. And I understand that you water these with pond water?
Yes. Ideally, they get rainwater, but obviously they need to be supplemented since they're up in the air. My pond is right next door, right across here. The pond water is very rich in nutrients. The fish waste actually helps out everything. So it's a matter of just getting 2 buckets and watering the plants and not having to buy commercial fertilizer.
Mr. Puente, this is a beautiful arbor that you have here, and this pop of color is spectacular. I know that Mrs. Puente always likes you to consider very colorful plants when you're designing your garden.
Yeah, she has a lot of involvement in it. I do she makes the choices, I do the hard part.
Well, I see you have your hands full there. Let's go over
Sure.
and see your propagation area.
All right.
Wow, Mr. Puente, you have an incredible succulent collection here, and I know that you've done it all yourself, propagating it from cuttings. Can you tell us a little bit about what some of your secrets and best practices are to achieve this incredible collection?
Well, sometimes you have one that's not growing as well as you'd like, but you see the little rosettes coming in, and those are fine, but the other ones you just kind of twist off and set them here. Anything that you like that you think you might want to have a larger plant, you just twist and put it down here. And I love this one. And so it's got that real rose and kind of grayish color.
That's beautiful.
So you just twist, and then you set it down just on top of the dirt. That's it. In about a week to 10 days, you'll start seeing little tiny roots coming down, and you'll see them coming down right there.
I see now. That's amazing.
And then you put them into, you take them from here, put them into a pot. Eventually they get a little bit bigger. And then eventually you have enough to where you can make a whole arrangement for your wife on Valentine's Day.
You have so many incredible art elements in your yard. It's incredible.
Now the ones that when we were walking by, I took a snip off of the moss rose, just cut it when we were walking by, and these, you put them into your little pot, and you'll see that you'll have very quickly enough to start a whole brand new garden. So all you do is you just get a little pot like this, and you get a little chopstick, make a little hole in there, and you put it in. Leave your face mask somewhere else. Put a little hole in it, put it in, kind of tuck it in, and wait for the roots to start growing. And when it gets big enough, same thing with this one. With cactus though, you have to wait for where you cut it off to scar. So on small things like this, you wait for about 24 hours. And when after 24 hours, then you can put it into a little pot like this. And you just put a little, make a little room for it and you wait for about 14 days, 2 weeks, and the roots will start growing. It'll anchor itself, and you just wait there until it grows. Cactus grow very slowly, and then you can transport it to a bigger pot.
So Mr. Puente, when you cut the pencil cactus, it has a lot of that white milky substance coming out because it's in the euphorbia family, right?
Yes.
So might want to let everybody know that you don't want to be handling these plants in the euphorbia family and then touching your eyes, because it could be very harmful to your eyes.
Yeah, I don't like wearing gloves, but I am very cautious that if I do get it on my hands, wash your hands quickly and don't put it around your face at all. And then just like the other ones, you let it scar and you put it inside a little pot, and you'll see these that I've already cultivated from before. And before long, you'll have them start to liven up and start growing. And Heather, when you first came over, you saw me cutting this cactus. So this is a bigger cactus, so you have to let this scar over for about 4 or 5 days. So you just cut it, put it in the shade somewhere, no direct sunlight, and it'll start dry off. And the reason you want it to scar over is because if you don't, you'll get a fungus. You'll get enough of a kind of a fungus that it won't grow very well. So once it's scarred over, you put it in a pot, not too deep, maybe just about that deep, and anchor it with some holding it. This is one I took off about 4 weeks ago. So this already has roots, it's growing, and once you see the growth, then you can put it in a bigger pot, and then eventually into the ground.
That's amazing. I mean, I have seen plants that size for sale for around $50.
Yes.
So you're saving a lot of money here. Mr. Puente, you mentioned how you propagate the big agaves. I know that can be daunting to a lot of people,
Sure.
and I happen to know you do all this work yourself. So would you mind showing us that?
Yes, come on over.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Puente, so you have this big variegated agave, and I see the babies. How are we going to tackle this?
Well, you know, the mothership sends out little runners, and then they come up out of the ground, and these are it. You see 3 of them here, and these are perfect for harvesting. So if you could help me and pick up that one,
Yes.
and then I will dig it out. And it's not difficult. You just kind of do it, and you can hear that's it.
You make it look so easy.
It is. And so you see the roots, and this is actually coming from the mothership, and you just put it in a pot.
So with this agave, as just one example, you know, how much water do you use to irrigate something like this?
Well, you do not need to irrigate these. Rainwater is really enough. However, we have some notorious droughts, and if you do see a pretty good drought, I get my water from my pond in a bucket and just come over here and water it.
Saving more water again.
Yes.
I also want to take the opportunity to point out that those boots have seen a lot, haven't they?
Oh yeah.
I think a lot of gardening's been done in those.
Protection.
Mr. Puente, thank you so much for having us today. This was such a treat. You have such a beautiful yard. I'm so glad we got to share it on tour as part of SAWS Summer. You have art elements, you have color, texture, pollinators, a succulent collection, and you even taught us something along the way. So thank you again so very much.
All right. You're welcome.
Well, I guess now we're gonna toss it back to Ethan and Selena at SAWS headquarters. Thank you all so much for joining us.
Wow, Heather, that was awesome. Thank you.
And thank you for joining us.
All right, now be sure to follow our social channels, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, @MySaws. And if you have any gardening photos that you'd love to show us, please tag it using #SawSummer.
And coming up next, join us on Instagram Live on July 23rd for our weekend exploration of the San Antonio missions. We'll join park rangers for a tour of the missions and learn a little history and the water connection. Ethan, I see we have some fun shirts back here. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so make sure you're connecting with us on social media. Enter to win the SAWS Summer Box Giveaway Contest, and it will include shirts like these and other fun SAWS Summer giveaway items that you and your family can enjoy. So, on behalf of SAWS Summer, thanks for joining us.
And see you next time.